Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session streamed to our social media. Just a reminder, this Zoom link is a permanent Zoom link and it is active 24/7. Canada team is here from 9 a.m. and I'm usually here from 9:30 till 1 p.m. 12 o'clock, we log this Zoom meeting. So we provide free consultation from 9 to 12. So please join. And for CIP students, the Zoom link is active till 6 p.m. every day. Any questions, any concerns, please feel free to join the Zoom. If you are non-CIP students and if you need any help with immigration, please email info@cipimmigration.com and schedule a paid consultation. So I think Rajat was here. Rajat? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, please, Rajat.
Hi, sir. I'm in Canada. Like, my wife is a student here. She's studying in Alpha College, St. Lawrence affiliated. So I just want to apply a visiting visa for their parents. So I just want documentation details and everything, sir.
Visiting visa for parents. Okay. See, we have many students applying, our CIP students applying for visiting visa. General rule for visiting visa, strong financials are important, strong ties to home country. And if your parents have a very strong travel history, that is a big advantage, right? When you're on a student visa, the visa approval chances, I would probably say, unless there are strong, as I mentioned, strong financials, a very good travel history, it's a 50-50 chance.
Okay.
Higher visa approval rates for people who are retired, who, young people, it's a bit of a risk when you're applying for your brothers, sisters, especially single, not married, a higher risk, but older people, the approval rates are higher. So what is your parents, what are your parents' age?
It's around 56. And they're like government employee, so they're still working.
Okay, so ties to home country, good. Ties to job, okay. And how about the financials? What is your father's salary?
It's not my father, it's my father-in-law. So
okay, what is your father-in-law's salary?
I think around 1 lakh.
About 1 lakh, not bad. Okay, that's good. So any specific reason you want to invite your in-laws? Usually we know when you have expecting a child, you need help, you do it.
One thing is like she will complete her second year course in the month of August. So we can keep for like convocation day. And other thing is like we have a like good news, she is pregnant. So
that is nice. That's good. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So any travel history, have your in-laws been to any other countries?
No, sir.
No.
No.
Okay. That's good. So how about your status here in Canada and what about your financials?
Yeah, we have like savings of around 12,000 in our account right now.
But your status in Canada, what is your status, your job and your salary?
I'm working in a like security company as a supervisor right now from 6 months, 7 months. I have been here in Canada from last 8 months only. So
8 months.
Yeah.
Okay. And is your wife working also? I know
she's
a full-time student
and she's doing a part-time and she's studying. So
okay. Your status, your financials are also important here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so important that so strong financials, ties to home country, this is very important, and you obviously you want to invite for convocation and also for them to visit. I'll connect you with Uma madam from my team, and
I've been to Uma when I applied for my spouse visa from Hyderabad. So
okay.
I even text her last week. I don't know, she's busy. I didn't get any reply from her.
Okay. Okay, so What is your number? I will have a connect with you and we'll take it forward.
Yeah, it's 80.
Yeah, can you type it to me, please?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have a madam connect with you. Yeah, I request all the people to mute yourself, please. Okay, if you're not talking. So, yeah, Rajat, I've just put a note to Uma madam.
Okay, sir.
Okay. She'll connect with you tonight.
Okay, sir.
Keep me posted, Rajat. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So anytime you have from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., this Zoom link is active for CIP clients. You can reach out to me, and there is one Sandeep or Shivani, one of our team members here. In the afternoon, we have sessions, person meeting sessions. In the morning, we have consultations for study and other visa categories. Okay, sure. Let me see. Kindly request all the people who have joined here to post a short message. I see Satvik from US. Satvik, I think Sandeep sent you a message. I will ask him to schedule today at around 3 o'clock.
Actually, is it possible to get anything like before 1?
Before 1?
Or like
maybe I'll try for 12:30.
12:30, yes, that would be perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you very
Sandeep,
much.
yeah, sure. Sandeep, can you block for 12:30, please, Sandeep?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. So Kyle from Philippines. Kyle, yes, please, Kyle.
Hi, are you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Kyle, please.
Okay, this is my story. So this is my story. So me and my girlfriend is planning to get marriage. We're gonna go to spouse visas.
Mm-hmm.
So I already had the marriage license. So what's the next part? Yesterday we went to ICBC to get the marriage license. So the next part is to hire some commissioners, but I don't know where could I found someone, or there's a place that we could settle the marriage. I don't know.
You want to get married? Okay, okay. So so where are you studying, Kyle?
I'm residing here at Delta in the British Columbia.
Okay, but I mean, are you studying? What is your status?
Yeah, I'm a student, study visa.
Mm-hmm.
And my girlfriend is she's a permanent resident here.
Oh, okay. So your girlfriend is a permanent resident. You will have to get married, and she will have to apply for spousal sponsorship. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let me just give me a second. There's a page on the BC website where you can go and find the marriage commissioners. Let me just give me a minute. Let me just send you the link here. So this is basically the marriage commissioners. To search for the marriage commissioners in your area, click on the search here, and this is where you could go in and you can look in for the search commissioners. There is all the details out here. Let me send you this link, and
Thank you.
you're welcome. Yeah. So congratulations. And if you need any help for your spousal sponsorship, please reach out. We'd love to help more students from Philippines. We have an office in Pasig, Metro Manila. We started last year, and we have many students. And also, I think last week we had wife and a husband approved together from Manila as well. So do reach out, and we'll be happy to help you. So this is a permanent Zoom link, and any help, I'll give you Mit's number. Mit, she's based in Vancouver. She is our manager for country manager for Philippines. Very nice lady. She is an IT professional and she also works with CIP. This is her number.
Is she also a Filipino?
She's a Filipino, yes.
Oh, good.
Okay, so Mitzel, yeah, so reach out to Mitzel, and if you need any help, she'll always be glad to help. And anytime you need help, join the Zoom section, Zoom, and we'll be here. You usually Filipino team is in the evening, right? After 4 p.m., you can see Mitz here in the Zoom.
Here or
Or in the Zoom, Toronto time, she joins the Zoom usually.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, copy this link and good luck. Keep me posted. Okay, so
this is Sridhar. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
so
I
I
missed
had
you.
yeah. Let me talk to Devanshu and then I'll get back to you, Sridhar. Okay, he was before you. Yes, Devanshu. Yes, please.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I want to know about the procedure for visitor visa for my parents.
Okay, I think you just heard me explaining. So basically, for
Yeah,
visitor visa, what is important? Financials, ties to home country, and your status, your financials are very important. So, what is your status here in Canada?
yeah, I'm student here right now.
You are a student, and do you have a job?
Yeah, I have a job.
You have a job. When are you graduating?
In August. In August,
You're
my semester will be end. Yeah,
no, but where are you studying, Devanshu?
St. Clair, Toronto campus.
You're studying in St. Clair, Toronto campus program
The IBM, International Business Management.
in international business management, and you're finishing in August.
Yeah,
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Faridabad, Haryana.
Faridabad से हो आप. Okay. So very important. Your status, आपका study permit का duration is also very important, Himanshu, Devanshu. So when this is already June, so you basically have July and August, and I think your visa is expiring in October,
In November.
November. So any specific reason you want to invite your parents? Do you have
For
convocation
convocation.
or
Yeah, yeah, for
convocation?
convocation.
Okay. Papa ka salary, what is your father's job and income salary?
So income salary, like now he was first doing the job. Now he left the job and doing some business, the small business.
Mhm. So
So
financials are very important. Daddy's, income tax returns annually. If he's doing
yeah,
business, bank statement, business bank statement, these things are very important. Okay.
okay,
So as I mentioned, when you're on a study visa, if your parents do not have strong financials, previous travel history, it is a 50-50. Once you
okay,
are on a PGWP, when you have a full-time job, when you're a PR, it's much more easier, a higher approval rate, right? But if you
okay,
really want, please, we'll be happy to help you. I'll give you Satinder's number. Satinder is our manager for, he's based in a Chandigarh office,
okay,
and we can we can take it forward from there. Okay,
okay.
but again, as I
Uh,
mentioned, it is very important that you understand your financials, your status, your parents financials, ties to home country.
yeah.
These are very important from the visa perspective. Okay.
So how much should I have in my account so it will be easier for me to get the visa?
More the better, but again, you're only a student and you have a part-time employment at this time, right? So you
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
inflate your account with 15, 20, $30,000 because the source of income is also important,
yeah,
right? When you are on a student visa, you are limited to only 20 hours. So max you can do is about, even if you're doing about 20 hours per $20 per hour, you're still looking about $15, 1,500 a month, unless you are
yeah.
eligible for full-time employment. So jitna bhi ho sake from your perspective, save as much as money, and your parents' financials are very important. Okay,
Okay.
financials, ties to home country. Do you have any other siblings at home, in your family?
Yeah. Yeah. Once
You
more.
have,
And
right?
younger brother. Yeah.
Okay, but you're not planning to have your brother also apply.
No, I'm planning to, if it is like possible, I can.
I wouldn't. It would be a very bad lottery. Young people who are, unless they are in school, and it is going to be a bit of a pain with approval. So, what is your brother's age?
My brother's age is 13. Yeah, he's in school.
13. 1 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 13 is okay. You could do that. Okay, school may, I
Okay.
think it's pretty much okay. He's a minor. It should be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
Okay,
connect with
that's fine.
Satinder and he will coordinate with the application with.
Okay. I will coordinate with him.
Okay, yeah. Take care.
Thank you so much, sir.
Where are you based in Devanshu? Which city?
Brampton.
Brampton, Mississauga, not your name.
In Brampton. Mein.
Brampton. Okay. Sure. Connect with Satinder and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. Sridhar.
Hey, hi.
Yes, please.
Hi, Gautham. I heard about you through my family member's son. He is in Canada, so he has given you a reference.
Mhm.
So yesterday I sent a mail to info@CIP studies. So Suchi, by name, she responded. She gave the Zoom link to join and have clarification. So at
So is
7:30,
it
yeah,
okay? So where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore.
You're from Bangalore, and it is regarding your child?
Yeah, exactly. I think you
Okay.
got update. Looks like.
Honestly, my
Okay.
daughter had an event in the school, and I was there in the morning and just
No problem.
rushed
I
back to the
will
office.
quickly,
Yeah, if
yeah,
you can brief me, yeah.
quickly, yeah. So this is which is a better choice for my son in Canada, PR or study plus work permit. So I was in dilemma. So I sent a mail with all details of my son studies, work experience, everything. So which will be his quicker and faster way to get on to earning point of view. Either one would be, I'm okay, but I wanted to take suggestion from experts like you and your team. So I joined 7:30. He said you will be there in after 1 hour. So I joined now. So
Okay.
what is your suggestion, sir?
Okay. So yeah, please can you brief me if you don't mind? Let me just make some notes. Okay.
One
So
more
you
point.
you are.
So one more point before we proceed. My son also with me. He was
Mhm.
suggesting in my 7:30 call there was some conclusion made by Gokul saying that if he writes one more time language specific, so that he will be getting into a better and visa would be a quicker and successful. So that is a language where IELTS he got 5.5
Okay. How old
and
is your child?
he's 25.
He's 25, and what is he currently doing?
He's right now working on his abroad search, like which university, which country, like that. So
I
from
mean, employment.
September, yeah, from September 22,
Employment is
he's
very
unemployed.
important. So that is not good, Andy. Are you a Telugu or a Kannadigas?
Telugu and Telugu.
Telugu, right? Sridhar, it is not advisable to be unemployed. See, these things, it's pretty much, you don't really need to leave your job and focus on getting, information. It's hardly, Canada hardly has about 15, 20 colleges and universities, and a couple of hours is pretty much, a couple of days max might be sufficient to get acceptance to understand what it is. So what was his last job and when did he leave his last job?
He left in 2022 August.
2022 August. And what was his job?
He was a software developer.
He was a software developer. That is good. And full stack or front end or back end?
It was a back end.
It was back end.
Yeah.
Okay. And
AWS and Oracle Cloud.
that is very nice. That's very nice. And what is his bachelor stream and percentage?
He got first class. CGPA is 6.48.
First class 6.48, and any backlogs?
Yeah, he had backlogs. Yeah, number I don't remember. No, I'll see. 5.
Any backlog? 5.
Yeah,
5 is not good, Andy. And what is his bachelor stream?
computer science.
Computer science. That's good.
Yeah.
So what is his IELTS score?
5.5 overall, and individual section wise, listening 6, speaking 6.5, writing 5.5, reading 4.5.
Okay. So even though
He has also
there
done
is a
TOEFL,
least,
sir. Sorry, Andy. He has also done TOEFL.
and what is his TOEFL score?
68, Andy. In that, speaking 21, writing 18, listening 16, reading 13.
Very low. Usually about 88 is what is required.
Yeah.
How come his English is so low? Only why is he struggling? I mean, any particular reason?
I reading. Yeah, even I saw both the things reading. So he was coming up with
We
another
have,
strategy.
yes, Sridhar Garu, we have an online English coaching. One of our team members, very nice lady. Your son can enroll with her. Arundhati
Okay.
ji, today actually is her birthday as well. So, okay. Uh, so what we could do here is first, please ask him to get back to his job. For him, there are good options, but again, when we are applying for visa, when the visa officer sees that the person is unemployed, it is a big minus.
Okay.
So for us, getting an acceptance is no big deal. We can, we can shortlist, for example, if he's interested. So is he interested in masters, or is he interested in technology-specific postgraduate certificate programs?
Technology specific. Yeah, he's.
Okay, so I can show you, for example, York University. We work very closely with York University, and
Okay.
York University has very good programs. For example, let's look into cybersecurity. Okay,
Okay.
I'll show. Yeah, your postgraduate certificate in cybersecurity, cloud operation, backend and blockchain development. 4 good programs in IT, which York University offers. It's one of the 3rd largest universities in Canada, and this is the only university providing 1-year focused technology postgrad programs. Only university in Ontario which is providing these IT programs. Great
Okay.
options. We work very closely with York University. We have hundreds of students who graduated. In fact, last year, if you just Google York and my name, I donated $100,000 to York
Oh,
University, and we
that's a,
created a scholarship which for international and domestic students. And I think from January 24, students can actually apply for it. Top university, and in fact, we had convocation last week, and I was there. This is my Facebook, and we had hundreds of students, many from South India, North India, many from Bangalore also graduated. So I was there, and these are graduation pictures of our students, and many. We have hundreds and hundreds of students. So this is
okay.
Christine. She's the vice president of your School of Continuing Studies. This is Michelle. She's the director, and this is one of the
Okay.
board members from Stormhole. Yeah. So
Okay.
good university, and I'll just show you a short video, and you can understand about the York University. It's a great option. There are also some master's option, but again, he has 5 backlogs. Did he take GRE by any chance?
Yeah. He clicked. He got some 300, 320 or something.
That is not bad. What is your son's name again?
Son's name is Srivardhan, Andy.
Srivardhan. Okay. Me proper
He's
Kiran?
actually listening to you, watching you.
That's
actually.
good. Hi,
Yeah.
Srivardhan. Where are you from, Andy? Which part of Andhra are you
Name
from?
Hyderabad, Andy.
Hyderabad. That's nice. Okay. So let me just show you a short video of York University and we'll take it forward from there with other
Sure.
options. Okay.
Sure.
Welcome to the virtual tour of York University. York University is Canada's third largest university with over 50,000 students from over 178 countries, spread out over 2 Toronto campuses and soon to be a third in Markham in 2021. We are connected and making an impact across the globe with over 300,000 accomplished alumni, 280 international partnerships, and the only Canadian university with an eco campus in Costa Rica and MBA campus in Hyderabad, India. Founded in 1959, York is proud to be a progressive university that inspires new ways of thinking through excellence in teaching and research. We prepare our graduates for meaningful careers through top-ranked programs and diverse experiential education opportunities. Our community of diverse perspectives and backgrounds share the common goal of making the world a better place. Our motto? Tentata via. The way must be tried. Throughout this tour, you will get to see our Kiel campus and what our students experience here every day, including some of our many academic buildings and innovative learning spaces. You will see student spaces like where you can go to get food on campus, where you can study, where you can work out, the new York University subway station, and everything York has to offer. Enjoy the tour!
Here we are in York Lanes, our very own mall on campus. Located in the heart of campus, students can find restaurants, a pharmacy, banks, a dental clinic, a doctor's office, a hair salon, coffee, and more. It's also home to the York University bookstore, where students can purchase all their class materials and York gear. At York Lanes, students can use their student card, called their YU card, to purchase anything they need. York Lanes is the place on campus to find all the amenities students are looking for.
So this is York University, great option. And there's another good option, but might be a bit competitive for your son, but it is a very good option. So in Canada, we have the federal immigration program, and we also have the provincial immigration program. So provincial immigration will give 600 points. Okay, so that is basically a student, for example, in British Columbia, if an international student or graduates from STEM from a university, STEM masters from a university, immediately after graduation, he can apply for the BC provincial nomination program, which will give him 600 points. So unfortunately, he might not get into the top universities, but there is a good university. It's a US university. It is FDU, Vancouver, and they have a program which is applied computing. Okay, so applied computing, this program, basically students who graduate from this program are eligible for British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program. They will get 600 points immediately after, they can apply for after graduation immediately and will get 600 points. Academics, your son is a bit lower side, but I think we can still give it a try. For January intake, we can, but unfortunately, he has to improve his English. IELTS score 6.5 with no band less than 6 is important. Okay. So 2 things what he has to do, right? If you want, if you are interested in York, he can take Duolingo English test. Have you heard of Duolingo English test?
Yeah, we heard about it. Yeah,
you heard it, right? So it's a 2-step process with Duolingo. Duolingo is not accepted for the visa application, but it is only for the admission purpose. Okay, so if you for the university admission, we can go ahead with Duolingo, and for the visa, he will have time to retake his IELTS and score 6.5 and no band less than 6. So we can Duolingo. It's a very simple online English test. There's a practice test also, Duolingo. English test. It's about 60 US dollars, and you can actually do the test from the comfort of your home. And a minimum of 120 is required. And there is also a free practice test if you can check in. There's an option here. So I'll share you this link. So this, what we could do is he can take this Duolingo test, and we can go ahead and submit his application for York University for January intake. And meanwhile, he can practice and he can try to improve his IELTS. That is fun.
Okay.
Because the problem is, if he's going to wait, the deadline in FDU is 1st of August. So he might not make it for FDU. So, I think York might be an option unless he wants to wait for one more year and look for, and restart the process again.
Okay. So what you suggest is York is the one, and FDU is almost like we are neck of the deadline. So
yeah, not even the deadline at this time. Unfortunately, he does not meet the English proficiency requirements.
Correct. So you suggest, my son was also suggesting another strategy. Like he said, as you both were actually meeting each to the point. So he was also suggesting PG and then go for after 1 year experience, he could go for MS in Canada. How do you think about
Not
that?
really, it doesn't make sense. See, when you're spending 1 year PG and also again 2 years, you're spending a lot more money. You're spending another $20,000 unnecessarily. Okay. So it doesn't make sense for you to do that. Best is, see, he has very good work experience. So people with software development, no issues. Especially, I was just talking to one of, I think Satya was saying he's an IT professional, and he was also saying he is one of our clients who got his PR, and he was saying, Gautham, sir, anybody with software development, especially with Java, evergreen, there will always be jobs. So employment for your son is not an issue. If he has good English skills, PR is not an issue as well, but he will have to focus on getting his English proficiency first as a priority. And very important that he gets a job. Leaving job for the sake of this is not really logical, because it hardly takes a couple of days for you to shortlist a university or a college and go ahead. That's it.
So the current situation, though he get into and go into York for PG, the current job vacancy, the period, how do we manage, sir? Like he's, you want
There's
him
nothing much we can do. He's unemployed. He's been unemployed for how many? I think for almost about a year now.
Yeah, August will be here. Yeah, by August.
Yeah,
10 months.
not a good decision, to be honest. But what has happened is happened. Please ask him to get into any IT job, irrespective of the salary. That is going to be very critical. Unemployed is not an option, not a good option at the time of his application.
Okay, got it. So we will take, yeah, you have some questions?
Sir, I'm Srivardhan here. When you say at the time of visa, do you mean like, see, the visa will be given to us on arrival, correct?
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
So we apply it as an online visa application process. For example, US, you go for an interview. In Canada, after you get your acceptance letter, after you pay your tuition fees, we submit an online application. I'm an RCIC, I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and we support our students with the visa process. Okay. And we apply. So you only get the study permit on arrival, but visa will have to be approved.
Okay.
Okay.
So there'll be like how we have it in the US as an interview by the consultancy, by the embassy, the same way even it'll be even happening for Canada is what you're saying, correct?
No, what I'm saying is the same way you will have to apply for the visa, but for US it is an in-person interview. For Canada, there is no interview.
Okay.
Very rare instances, Canada IRCC invites people for interviews, but generally it is an online application process. That's it.
Okay, so at the time of this process of the visa, you're saying it's best to have a job in hand, or have
remember, consistent work experience is very critical for visa. Okay. Consistent work experience. So what is the visa? Usually visa approval depends on one, your academics, your language proficiency, your financials, but under SDS, people pay 1 year tuition fees and living expenses, it is okay. And consistent work experience is important. Okay. Having a gap is not advisable, especially for good professionals like you. So first, I don't mean that your visa will be 100% refused, but it doesn't make sense sitting at home just for the sake of, if you had spoken to me previously, it's hardly 15 or 20 minutes to shortlist a university or college for you. Okay. So focus on your IELTS. Can I have your number, Sridhar garu? So every day in the afternoon, the Zoom link is a 24/7 Zoom link. In the afternoon, we have Anilji, who's the director of our CIP India team. He's from Hyderabad, very nice person, and he's there every day in the afternoon. Okay. So I suggest you connect with him, be in touch. I will also share some resources. So we have a very large Facebook group and WhatsApp network. Let me share you this links. So the WhatsApp group, the Facebook, the Zoom link is active 24/7. But I'm usually here till 1 o'clock, 12:31, unless I have meetings. And then we have, if there are any short questions, you can always post in a WhatsApp or Facebook group, and do follow our Facebook page and Instagram page for updates. Okay.
Hi, sir, I have a question.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Sir, one last thing, just I want to reiterate my actions for me and son. Like, but he has to get
first,
into.
we will see if you are focused on January intake. The first thing we have to do is get your Duolingo test. Okay. And then apply for the York University. I've shared you this link. If I have not shared you, let me share you the the York University Postgraduate Cloud Operations link. Okay. That is one. First, Duolingo, and then once you get your Duolingo, we can go ahead and submit in York University. That is the step one. Second step, prepare English and try to get a job.
Sorry, say that again.
Try to get a job.
Okay.
So who is Prasad Naidu here? Prasad?
Hi, Gautham. How are you?
Yeah, so I just, I'm good. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted, okay? So Sridhar, basically one, Duolingo. Second, apply to the university. Third, prepare in IELTS and try to get a job.
Sure, Andy. Sure. Thanks,
Clear,
Andy. Very, very clear. Thanks a lot for guiding us. I appreciate
Sure.
your
So this Zoom link, so join this links what I've just provided. And if you can share me your number or your son's number, I will have it connected to Naresh from our team, and we can take it forward from there. So our team, most and the senior counselors, we discuss about the programs. The rest of the team, they are only a backend, and their job is only to submit the application, but not provide consultation on this. So if it is anything about programs, any issues here, you come here to the Zoom and talk to the senior manager.
Okay. So Mir Madhyanam, what time, Andy, that session you said? At 1 o'clock?
India time, Hyderabad, 1 o'clock. Anil sir usually is there. Nice person. So if there are any serious concern, you can always reach out. And if you can share me your number or your son's number, I will have, I'll forward it. Srivardhan. Okay. Srivardhan, I will. Yes.
Yeah.
Srivardhan, be in touch with Naresh. Okay.
Okay. English good either చెప్పారండి contact some lady.
Okay. Yeah, Naresh will. So the lady, her name is Arundhati ji. She every day in the morning she has IELTS classes. I think she just has about 5,000 rupees fees. That's it. But very nice lady and she's helped prepared many people for IELTS.
Okay. తను కూడా Zoom లో ఉంటుందండి లేకపోతే తను సెపరేట్ గా మీట్ అవ్వాలి?
Zoom అండి. Zoom. She has a separate English class through Zoom.
Same Zoom link వేరేదండి?
Where is Zoom link, Andy? That's different.
Okay. That I'll get it from maybe Naresh, right?
Yes. Okay. Once you register with her, Naresh will give you the details and you can connect.
Thanks, Andy.
Okay. So Srivardhan, very good profile. You have very good work experience. Academics not bad, to be honest. I get to see people who have 10, 15 backlogs. not bad. For you, it's not really an issue getting the job. I think Satya can also quote me here. Satya is here or left? Satya is left. Satya is one of our applicants for PR, and he actually,
Okay.
yeah, he is an IT professional. So I just wanted to check in. So yeah, just give me a second. Dima? Нормально. Я в Zoom на совещание позже тебе наберу. Хорошо.
Вот сейчас с мамой вспоминаю.
Кем? Рам.
Это как арматура, но только просто без ар. Просто
Понятно. Я позже наберу вас, ребят, хорошо. Да. Я позже наберу, хорошо. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, I grew up in Eastern Europe, so I speak Ukrainian and Russian too.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Andy. So I just posted it to put a note to Naresh. Okay. And we'll take it forward.
Thanks a lot, Andy.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Sure. Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We can leave, sir, or?
Yes, and yes, please. Yeah, you can. Harmeet, I think Harmeet Kaur. Harmeet?
Sir, good evening. Sir, Satinder this side. Actually, name is wrongly appeared.
आपके बेटी का नाम है सतिंदर. Yes, please.
सर मैंने मैसेज भी ड्रॉप किया था. वो बेटी अभी ऑलरेडी she is studying in a BSc nursing in McEwan University, Edmonton.
I remember talking to you on this. Yes, please.
हाँ, वो सर अभी उसकी ना वहाँ सेटिंग शूटिंग नहीं जम रही. वो अकेली है वहाँ पर. तो बेटा मेरा यही है टोरंटो में. She and he is हाँ. तो हम चाहते हैं सर भी वो वहाँ से एडमिंटन से यहाँ शिफ्ट हो जाए. तो सितंबर बैच की सर ऑफर निकालें. कोई TMU की निकाल दें. राजस्थान में कुछ किसी को डिप्यूट करें और कोई ऑफर निकालें कहीं कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी की और उसको यही एडमिशन कराएं सर.
It is not, unfortunately. See, to be honest, not really a good decision, Satinder ji. One, because nursing is a very high demand, and unfortunately, very limited institutions actually give acceptance for nursing, right? And in Ontario, it is very competitive, and you will have to apply very early for that. So zero chances of getting nursing as of now. And in September, because everybody wants to come to Toronto, the chances of getting in a decent institution is also zero, because Toronto institutions, if you look into, right, universities, they start the process, universities and colleges in Toronto, they start 10 to 12 months before the start. Okay, so absolutely no chance. And it's going to be basically, just because she's not comfortable out there, unfortunately, she will have to grow up and she will have to manage her life here. In 3 years, she will have to start her employment and live. And those provinces are good. Her healthcare program is a great opportunity for her to settle down.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right. I wouldn't advise, because you will not get acceptance in any decent program here in September intake. Okay. And
so
no decent programs. No decent program. You will see. Do you want to waste money for putting in some, programs like healthcare administration or those kind of programs with not really a good, a solid future?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right. See, आपने क्या research किया यहाँ पे? Like any specific institutions you tried?
सर ये टोरंटो मेट्रोपॉलिटन राइसन यूनिवर्सिटी में ना सर क्या था अभी आपको रिमेम्बर होगा भी जो मैं जनवरी में यही था कनाडा में.
Yes.
तो उस टाइम पे इसको TMU में जनवरी में ऑफर आ गया. सॉरी दिसंबर एंड में.
Yes.
एक्सेप्ट हो गया. उन्होंने बोला था मई के बाद फीस पे करना है. तो ये बेटी बोल रही है मैं वहां सेटल हूं. मैं तो छोड़ कोई बात नहीं, नुकसान हो गया तो TMU में जो नर्सिंग की ऑफर एक्सेप्ट की है तो TMU में आ जा टोरंटो.
Okay.
वहां पर एक्सेप्टेड है सर, वो $500 फीस पे नहीं की, बट ऑफर इज एक्सेप्टेड, एक्सेप्ट
Then go
करके
ahead
हमने भेज
and
चुके।
see if you already have an acceptance letter with Toronto, because they start very early, and if you already have acceptance, then go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Okay. So
Sure,
no
sir.
reason
Sure.
you'll not get anything alternative. See what is in Toronto. There are only three universities: University of Toronto, University of York, Toronto Metropolitan University. Just three universities. That's it, and it's too late to do anything. Okay, if you have acceptance, please go ahead and do it.
सर वो $500 टोकन मनी देना था, वो अभी भेजा नहीं है, वो 1 मई के बाद भेजना था, वो अभी चेक करूं, उनको मेल डालें, क्या करें?
Yes, please reach out to the admission team. Have your daughter connect with Toronto Metropolitan University and start pay the tuition fees and go ahead with the acceptance. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay, then yeah, keep me posted, Satya.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Yeah, bye. Prasad.
Yeah, hi, sir. How are you?
Yes, please. I'm good, Prasad. How are you?
I'm good, sir. So actually, I'm living in Markham. I'm in work permit.
Okay.
And I'm doing
work permit,
full-time
closed work permit, or a postgraduate work permit?
Postgraduate work permit.
Postgraduate work permit, okay.
Yeah, I'm doing my full-time job from past 1.5 years. So right now, I'm thinking to invite my brother from India, who is 30 years old, and he's doing full-time job in National Cricket Academy. So he's celebrating his birthday on July 16th. So I just want to.
Is he married, Prasad?
No, not yet.
Not yet. So basically, for visitor visa, Prasad, two things are very important. First, from your brother's perspective, right? His strong financials and ties to home country, two things very important. When a person is not married, family ties are the strongest ties. When a person is not married, single, it's a bit of a, hiccup here when you're talking about visitor visa, but it doesn't mean the visa will be refused. Does he have any travel history, international travel history?
No, not yet.
Not yet, right? So it will be a lottery, Prasad. You can definitely invite him, but the reality is that his credentials not strong. So family ties a bit weak. What about your job and salary?
So right now I'm doing $23 per hour. It's almost $43,000 per annum.
Okay.
And I have my part-time job as well. I earn about $13,000 to $14,000 a year. It's just a part-time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So is there any chances if I invite him, can he come?
See, it's a lottery, to be honest. There are Sandeep, for example, recently applied for his cousin, and he was upright, very young guy. So it's unfortunately it is a lottery. Pretty much, to be honest.
Okay. Okay, that was the only question from my side.
Yeah. So it's basically a lottery. You want to give it a try? Yes. But
I would like to try.
You want to try? Okay, let me connect you with Uma madam from my team. Very nice lady. We try to keep our service costs low. India is the outsourcing capital of world, and if I hire people here, it's $25 to $35 is the average salary for legal assistant, so it becomes very expensive. So we have a support team. We have team here in Canada, and we also have teams in India. So this is Uma madam. I'm giving you her number. So please do connect with her, and we'll take it forward from there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Andy. Take care.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
Bye. After Prasad, I think I spoke to Srivardhan. Who was it? Shashireka from Winnipeg, and then Rajesh, I think you spoke. Syed from Toronto.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Syed, yes, please.
Oh, hi, sir. I just completed my first year course here in Canada. So I
Okay.
applied for my second year study permit extension,
Okay.
which eventually got refused due to my silliness. I uploaded in the documents, while uploading the documents, I uploaded my previous offer letter, not the current offer letter.
Oh, Sayed Niam, you should be very
The,
attentive. You know, a lot of people, to
yeah.
be honest, it's there are so many things which are simple, but again, it always helps to have two, three people, especially, RCICs or legal assistants check in because there are so many times people make errors because it's the first time, and when you're doing applications, it's always a stress.
Yeah.
And in the
Yeah,
rush
that.
of doing things, you do it. So what is the refusal? When did your status expire, Sayed Kini?
Yeah, that letter also came in a few days ago that my status has been expired and I need to apply for restoration of status.
Restoration
So
status.
this,
Okay.
yeah,
Sayed, where are you from, Sayed? Which city in India are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
आप अपनी हैदराबाद से हो. Okay.
जी.
And which college and program did you study for your first year?
Fleming College, Peterborough. The program was project management.
Fleming College, Peterborough Project Management. And second program, where do you have your acceptance?
I got in Alpha College and program is supply chain management. Yeah.
You gave
I
me
got it.
this. There was last year there was an issue, right? You should have tried Fleming College, Toronto campus.
I tried, but the offer letter.
Seats were closed. Seats were
Yeah.
closed. Yeah, we work with Fleming. We work with many institutions in Toronto. Anybody looking for second program, please reach out. We provide
Sure.
free consultation
But
in future.
I asked with the Alpha College the staff about this issue that I heard they got blacklisted, but they said that
There is
there's
no
nothing
such as blacklisted, but what happened was suddenly they had oversubscribed, they accepted more students, and many students were asked to take a gap of 8 months. 4 months ke baad, instead of starting the studies, they were moved to 8 months, and it is a big issue. And IRCC is looking at this public and private partnerships, especially colleges which had issues previously, and they might, who knows? There are some strong changes in the regulations happening. So should have been more careful about that. But let's hope things will work out. So what we can do is, yes, I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. You have my number, Syed Mia, Kinai?
No, I don't have your number. I got.
Okay.
No, I have
Yeah.
Shivani's
Can you
number.
send me the refusal letter?
Sure. Just give me a minute.
Let's send me a refusal letter, and yeah. So I will check in and we can assist you with the process. If you can type your number, I will have Sandeep from my team connect with you. And as I said, I'm an RCIC. If you need our support to provide, to support your application with a legal consultation and legal service, we can go ahead. I try to help students. We charge very nominal fees. If you go to any other lawyers or RTICs, they will say $1,000. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, I have your, okay. So we charge just about $250.
Okay. I'm just telling you one number.
Yes, so extension plus restoration, Shivani ji. You're already in touch with Shivani ji?
Yeah, I'm already in touch with Shivani.
Okay, that's good. Shivani ji, do you have the refusal letter with you? Somebody
yet,
is
sir.
talking in the background. Can kindly request to mute whoever is talking in the background?
I'll just go to the other room.
Oh, Syed, you have two microphones on. Manjunath Reddy, I've just muted you, please. Okay.
Am I audible now?
Yes. So Shivani ji, you are in touch with Shivani ji. We'll take it forward from there. I'll talk to Shivani ji and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Okay, sir. And I just want to know what are the chances of getting accepted study.
There should be. Let me just look at the refusal letter. Shivani, can you send it to me, Betty?
Understanding.
Yes, sir.
It's
Sure.
in my lap. It's in my laptop. Just give me a minute.
I
And
think
one more
Shivani
thing
ji can
is,
send it to me. Mhm.
yeah. And one more thing is, I came to Canada on my old passport, and after coming to Canada, I applied for a new passport. So the old visa, yeah, the permit is in the old passport. So for this permit extension, can we go with the new one?
Oh, that's fine. It's okay. That's not an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. No issues. No issues on that. Yeah, Uma contact details. I'll send it to you again. Prasad, I'm copying it again here.
Okay, I just shared my refusal letter.
Where did you share it?
Sir, he
Shivani.
sent it to me. I'm just sharing on Skype.
Okay. So meanwhile, let me just kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message. Shiny, let me just jump to Shiny for a minute. Shiny?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Madhiku. Shiny, see, the tracker mostly is for immigration programs. For for spouse open work permit, we are getting the decisions very fast. And PGWP also, we are getting decisions in 2-3 weeks.
Okay. But like we have filed our PGWP on 31st of like April, May, or 1st June, we got an submission letter approval, like letter we got from for PGWP. And today we have received an automatic, I think, a general email which states that if you want to check your online like status, use this tracker and this application tracker system. So, like, we should register our application in that, or it is normal?
You usually, jo hai, you connect, you log in and you connect with your GC key account. And if there is applicant, if they are doing it for your PGWP as well, you will be able to check in the status.
So we don't know exactly that automated mail is for PGWP or the extension letter. We have also applied for study permit extension earlier, and we haven't received any result on that. So,
can you forward that email to us, Shiny?
Where I should send you
the same email, our standard email.
Okay. So can you share your email address?
Yeah.
You want?
Or send it to me on WhatsApp. Just send it as a PDF to my WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll do that. And and other thing is that like we are waiting for our PGWP right now.
It should come anytime now. We are seeing decisions coming in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, sometimes 5 weeks, but should be fine. I think you should have it anytime now.
Okay. So for our SWP, spouse open work permit, so what are the preparation that we need to do beforehand?
Full-time job for your wife and financials. That's the only two things which are required.
Okay. So the last, yeah, Neha is also with us on Zoom. Neha, you can ask.
Hi sir.
Hello Neha, बेटी कैसे हो आप?
I'm good sir. मैं ठीक हूँ. Sir, मेरे को ये पूछना था like when we have to apply for the SO like for the Chinese visa, do I need a full-time offer letter or something like this so that I can
Yes,
prepare
बेटी.
it full?
Yes, so let me just show you. This is any job, but I'll just show you this word. This is a bit of a different context, but similar for spouse open work permit. Okay. Here it is basically for people who are in Canada and who want to apply together. If you can read it here, can you read it, Betty?
Yes.
You can zoom it.
Yes.
So basically what it is saying is you may submit your application for spousal open work permit at the same time with the applicant's principal PGWP. However, you must provide evidence that the principal applicant is employed in skilled occupation classified under tier 0 to 5. Okay. So
Yes.
what is important here is your job letter, your pay stubs, right? So your employment letter confirming your job title, your job duties, your salary, your number of hours, or if you're working full time, that is important, and pay stubs. If you have like pay stubs, 1 or 2 pay stubs, that is sufficient from your side.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay.
the
All these.
letter and pay stubs has to be after approval of work permit or before approval also?
Before as well is fine, because the day she is eligible to work full time, the day she applied for a postgraduate work permit, she has the eligibility.
Okay, so
So
now we can apply for Chinese work permit for the
only
spousal
after
work
we get
permit.
the physical copy of your work permit, Betty.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Well, like as
So
we are on 2 files, one is study permit extension and another one is PGWP fresh file.
Yeah, study permit is no longer relevant because your Neha has already completed her studies. That's okay, right? So what we have to wait for now is to get her PGWP and then proceed with your SOWP application.
So sir, that existing application of extension is no harm and is no benefit now.
It is no harm and no benefit now. It only gave her a valid status.
Okay.
Okay.
We are just like waiting for our what would you say?
PGWP. Neha's PGWP.
So the offer letter which I need, sir, it should be like जैसे अभी I'm on that applied status. So can I get it now and we can?
Yes, of course. You are legally authorized to work.
Okay.
We can ask our employer for an offer letter.
Yes, of course. She's legally authorized to work. Get your acceptance letter from your employer, and pretty much that's it. Okay.
And I also received one of the mail which we also Shiny, what is that mail? That
Permission
they
letter.
no like we are I don't have proper offer letter, but I have mail from my
We got
from my
I got it. We got an initially when she got a job from the employer, she got an like acceptance on email. There was no like offer letter on their letterhead or anything. We just got approval that you are selected for and so profile on email only.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Is it
very
valid?
important that. So this is very important. Again, we need a proper documentation. Okay. So you
Okay.
started your job and you're working. Neha,
Okay. Yes.
have you started your job and are you working, Betty?
Yes, I started my job in September 21st.
21st. So what you have to do is from your, when did your eligibility begin? From the date you started, you applied for your PGWP. So basically a reference letter should have, right, should be an official document printed on the company letterhead, must include the applicant's name, the company's contact information, address, telephone number, and email, name, title, and signature of the immediate supervisor or the personal officer at the company, should indicate the positions held when employed. For example, your employer can say, this is to confirm that from this date, she is working in this position. Previously, she had worked part-time during while she was on a student status. She was a full-time student, and they can indicate, right? And should I also indicate the number of hour, duty title, job title, duties, responsibilities, job status, dates worked for the company, number of hours. So this is for the reference letter. I'll copy you
Okay,
this
sir.
here. Okay, this is any reference letter. Here it is in context to express entry, but this is the general rule for any. I will send it to Shiny. I think he messaged me here on WhatsApp. So this is basically what you will have to prove you have to provide in the job reference letter. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So fingers crossed, you should receive your PGWP anytime now. So prepare this one letter and then your pay stubs from your side, that is fine. From Chinese, finances, same like previously, right? Financials, bank statements, CA report showing the complete financial health,
So, sir,
financial
like
details.
if we have mutual funds as well as shares, if I have made a new investment in
These are all
shares.
secondary. As I always say, very important to show savings in your account. That is the first thing. Mutual funds, other things, they are financial instruments. Yes, you can actually drop them and get your money back. But again, visa officers will or case officers will always look at your savings account where there is liquid funds available.
Okay, so we can add it as an additional like
Additional, for example, you're showing, for example, 10 lakhs, then you can also show in the CA report that these are the additional, assets what we have.
investments or assets, right?
Okay.
So the thing that you have told is that from 1st June that we have got a submission letter from PGWP. So our offer letter has to be from the 1st June only, full time.
So from the day she started working full time, they can indicate in the letter that she was previously working with the company while she was on student, and full time she started working from the day she applied for a PGWP. That is her eligibility. Okay.
So
Yes, sir.
okay.
Got it?
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, Syed. So yeah. Okay, Shiny, let's stay in touch. I'm here every day. Please reach out. Okay. And the Zoom link again. Yeah, this Zoom link is active 24/7. You can always connect with the India team.
Right, sir. So currently we don't have to like log in for our application tracker.
Log in and try, and I have not tried. Go ahead and do it. No big deal.
There is no harm in registering.
No harm in registering. Go ahead and do it. Send me the PDF. Maybe check it. Okay.
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 Sayed. Yeah. Okay, Shani.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Neha. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, you missed to upload your proper letter. Your temporary status expired on 6th of June, and you have 90 days to apply for your restoration. Okay. So let me you are already in touch with Shivani ji. If you want to take our services, please sign our service agreement. We will prepare a case letter, and we will go ahead and submit your application with the restoration and with the proper acceptance letter. Which you are starting from which intake? Main take, or you started your studies or for September?
No, I've already started my studies in May 20.
So unfortunately, this is a big pain now. When you are in restoration period, Sayed, you have to drop your studies. Because
no,
see,
I read somewhere
so
that I can continue my studies, but I can't work.
So you can only start your studies when you have a valid study permit. You can check with your Alpha College. We will go ahead and submit, but just to be on the safe side, please go and talk to them. Okay? They might actually defer you to September intake.
Okay, sure. I will talk to them.
Yeah. So general rule for any college is they require the student to have a study permit to be a full-time student. If you do not have a study permit, or your application for study permit extension is refused, you cannot pursue your studies.
Okay.
Okay. So go to the college today. Please check with them and let Shivani ji know.
Sure. Actually, I'm gonna read a mail because I already mailed the college, and they replied me back. Just a minute. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So even though I told them that I got my visa refused and my status has been revoked, they send me the same offer letter again, May 2023, and told me to apply.
Send them the refusal letter and say them I'll be applying for the restoration. Am I make sure that you keep all these things safe in future? Ask them, can I continue my studies?
Okay. I'll just drop them a mail.
Okay. General rule is if your study permit is refused, you cannot. You can say that you are reapplying again for your study permit, but you will be asked to drop. That is basically, I just don't want you to have any issues later on when you apply for your PGWP. Okay. Just check in with the college, and we'll take it forward from there.
Okay, so I'll call them then we'll actually with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Yeah. So I just talked to Prasad and then Mitra. Mitra was here and he dropped, I think, Mitra. Close work permit. Manjunath Reddy. Are you here, Manjunath?
Yes, Gautam sir.
Yes. So guys, I'm locking the Zoom meeting so that I can finish with the people. So I'm locking in the meeting. So if you have any questions for free consultation, please join tomorrow. I usually lock this at around 12 o'clock. Yeah, please, Manjunath, go ahead.
Yes, sir. My situation is I am in Canada and I
Okay.
applied for spousal work permit extension.
Okay.
Now the situation is like I have to travel to India. So there is a situation in India.
Oh, very
So
unfortunate. Okay.
yeah, shall
When is
I?
your current SOWP expiring? You are on SOWP status, right, Manjunath?
Yeah, yes, Gautam
And
sir.
when
Like it is.
did it already expire or expiring?
Yeah, it's expired in April.
It expired in April. Okay.
Yeah, and I applied for extension as well. Even I have a full-time job and my wife has a full-time job here. And I applied for extension, but I mean, I'm not hearing them like, from last 2 months, 3 months. So shall I do flagpole like I mean, I don't have a valid visa actually.
Usually if you do not have a valid visa, border officials might not allow you to do it, but I have seen one or two exceptions. So before you do a flagpole, you go to the border office, you talk to them, explain them the situation, and then
Okay.
we can take it forward from there.
Okay, so one more question. Like when I applied for open work permit, I mean spousal open work permit, I have like I uploaded my all like my offer letter and my pay stubs and my wife's offer letter and my wife's pay stubs.
Okay.
So additional document section. So will that like okay? Like is there any way to
Oh,
apply?
no, that's
I mean,
fine. You see, you can always go ahead and again upload through the web form. If you feel
okay.
that you have missed any documents or you're not properly submitted, you can provide another, just a short explanation, brief explanation letter and upload the PDF through the web form. You can upload up to 4 MB, one document.
Okay.
Okay.
So how much
So,
time it might take, Gautam sir, like to get it approved? Any
see, to be
time?
honest, timeline sometimes might not be consistent if depending on the case units, what you are doing, it is a bit of a pain. See, if you did you check in the processing times of Canada?
Yeah, actually it's showing like 141 days.
141 days. Oh my God. For your extension, right?
Yeah, and when I applied online, it's 141 days. When I checked for offline application, it's only 15 days or 20 days. So I thought of, anyway I applied online, so I thought of going offline again. So I'm like I have a question here whether I can go or not.
Paper application. You cannot submit two applications
Okay.
under the same category.
Yeah, here it shows like 139 days for online.
Online and 25, and it's just been about 90 days since you applied.
Yes, correct.
Not much we can do here in your situation, unfortunately, but please go ahead and take it forward from there. Okay, try to go to the border, talk to the border officials. Let me know how it works out, Manjunath. I hope things are not really serious at home.
Yeah, no, it's not serious. I have a situation like, I have to travel, but it's not too serious. Like it's not nothing serious there. But I should be there for some reason. So okay. I'll give a try at border service and border. I mean the border. Let's see. So if we cross, like there is a clause I read somewhere, I'm not sure, so I wanted to contact you. There is a clause saying like when we are crossing US and coming back to Canada, they are like it's okay for visa expired or something like so.
Yeah, so in your situation, see, it is not usually if you do not have a valid TRV, you cannot. But again, IRCC have seen so many exceptions, no harm in trying. If it is an urgent situation, go and talk to them. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. That's it.
Yeah, keep me posted.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, take care. Okay, Shashireka.
హలో గౌతమ్ గారు శశిరేఖ ఇయర్ నేను వినిపెగ్ లో ఉంటున్నా సో మై క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ నేను 20 months కోర్సు యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ న్యూ బర్న్స్విక్ లో నేను చేశాను MBA మాస్టర్స్ ఇన్ బిజినెస్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అండ్ డ్యూరింగ్ ది లాస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ దెర్ వాస్ సమ్ సిచ్యుయేషన్ ఇన్ హౌస్ మై ఫాదర్ వాస్ క్రిటికల్ సో ఐ హ్యాడ్ టు ట్రావెల్ బ్యాక్ అండ్ later my husband got a closed work permit so his office only sponsored the visa and he came to Canada and I moved since it was the last semester there was a part-time option for me so I moved to Winnipeg where I could take a online course but in postgraduate work permit apply cheseka I got only for 20 months. Is it because నేను ఇండియాకి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ వచ్చాను అమిట పార్ట్ టైమ్ అంటే ఆన్లైన్ కోర్స్ చేశాను
Do you have my number, Amma Rekha?
లేదండి.
Okay, can you send me your course completion letter? That is very important. I'll give you my number. If you can just send me your course completion letter to my WhatsApp, I will check in. Meanwhile, I'll talk to I'll talk to Hema or Prithvi. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, send it to me. That's very important. A course completion letter is the critical document which defines your PGWP duration.
ఓకే ఈ నంబర్కి నేను పంపుతా ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ కోర్స్ కంప్లీషన్ లెటర్ మీరు చూసాక యూ విల్ జస్ట్ లెట్ మీ నో కదా
send it to me and we can discuss. Send it to me and we will discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Hema and Prithvi. Hema.
Hi sir, how are you?
I'm good, Hema. How are you?
I'm good too. So my issue, like I am from India. I have completed my business administration. Then I have completed my post graduation in marketing. Then I have 2.5 year of experience. Previously, I was working with ICICI. Then I moved to real estate. Now I'm already in Canada and I'm pursuing my post graduation from York University.
Are you from CIP, Hema?
Sorry?
Are you from my agency CIP?
No. I am not from CIP. My friend.
Usually we have lots of students, many from CIP. Yeah.
Just given me your reference.
Okay.
So my point is, like already my first course has been yet to complete. Like it will complete in September.
Okay.
That I have to go for second course, and I have calculated RS score in Ontario. So it's like I've put I7 band in every aspect, and my score is 475 coming after 1 year of experience.
So what happens, Mahima? We are now. Where are you from? Which city in India are you from?
I am from Lucknow.
Lucknow se abiti. So see what is happening, beta. I'm giving you real situations. So now, beta, we are getting PGWP approvals in 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. So you can only go for 1 year after if you know 100% you have a full-time job. That is one. Second, IRCC's draws have not been consistent.
Yes.
We don't really know what has happened last 2-3 years. There's been a lot of changes that their draws have been paused because of the COVID. The CRS score is very high. So in your situation, and I'm telling you real situations, I had students who employers promised jobs, but after they applied for work permit, they did not give for some reason, one or other reason. I had students who started their job after 2 months or 3 months or after 6 months. I had a person who was actually fired after 8-10 months. Right? In that situation, what will you do? I had a student whose parents got, met with an accident. They were in ICU and he couldn't go home. I had a student whose parents got sick with COVID and he had to drop everything and go home. I had a student whose father passed away and he could not go home. He did not go home because he only had 1 year work permit. So these are so many variables which might affect your outcome. And I would definitely advise you, given that IRCC also is going to do targeted draws, the CRS score will be high. So what is targeted draws? For example, if IRCC is inviting 3,000 people, usme se 500 might be specifically for IT, might be healthcare or other. So there are only 2,500.
Right.
Right? So only 2,500. So the CRS score might be high. So you only have 475. And what if you don't score it? So this is very risky. If I was in your place, I would not have, I will not take risk. To be honest, I'm 49, Betty, and when I came here, when I was 38 on study visa, I also did 2 years because the stakes are very high. There is no reason to risk. And there are a lot of things. If you see for 1 year, you're not getting your PR, the CRS score is very high, and something happens with your job, you can always try for the second year, or you can go to the other provinces where there is PNP option, 600 points. You'll be safe. When you go for a 1 year program, you will never sleep. I'm telling you, I've been through this situation with many students. It is very difficult. You will always be stressed out. You will always be worried कि क्या होगा और 1 साल तक आपको तो नींद ही नहीं आएगा.
Because Yashwant was also, suggesting me for taking the second course. But sir, my point is, if I'll change my province, then what?
Doesn't matter, बेटी. सब situation में यही है ना कि one, you only have 12 months maximum. Maybe you might get another 2 to 4 weeks. So the clock is ticking for you. If you don't have a job and if your IELTS score, there are so many things which might go wrong. So don't risk it, right? For me, mera kya ja raha hai, right? You go for a second program in you're not my student, but I'm telling you, be careful. Be careful with your decisions because previously, postgraduate work permit approvals were taking 3 to 4 months. People could get 3 to 4 months extra. They had a bit of a window, but now decisions are coming in 2 to 4 weeks. And you will hardly have any time there.
So do you suggest rather than going for second course from Toronto, I should consider
what is your age?
My age is 26 right now.
No issues, but you can do it here.
Okay.
Okay.
To go for Toronto only, right?
Doesn't matter. Your young people, no issues. When you are 30 plus, you can look into other provinces, but you can be here for young people. See, what is required for you? You have two things, English and 1 year work experience. Okay. If you do that, you will get it. Second, the only issue is the reason why I'm not asking, why I'm not advising you to go for PGWP now at this time is because of all the variables I've told you. What if you don't get your job? What if your employer fires you up? What if you fall sick? What if your parents, something happens to them? You have to go home. What if IRCC, the CRS score will stay around 480? What will you do then? What
Yes.
if you don't score in IELTS? These are all hypothetical situations which might be a reality.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, good luck. Think
And
about
what
it.
I wanted to ask, what about LMIA?
So, what is LMIA?
I'm just asking you to,
No, I'm
give me a.
asking you, Betty. I'm asking you, what is your thought?
It is just a offer which the employer give, and
No.
I have
It
been
is not
listed.
an offer bid. No, bid, it is not. Basically, LMIA is applying to the concerned authorities. The employer is basically, the employer has to show first that this is a company which requires staff. They have to show $1 million in revenue. They have to show that they have at least 5 people working. They have to advertise locally here. They have to prove that they have advertised and interviewed local candidates. They are unable to find any qualified candidates. As such, they want to give this job to HEMA and they will give you an LMI approval. So nobody will do that. Not many employers would do that, and there is no guarantee that LMI will be approved.
Okay.
Okay. So don't if I was in your place, I wouldn't do it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Be
So
careful with it.
even after completing my second course, say suppose I'm completing it from Toronto. Okay. So I want to apply for other province, like I will be applying for other province job as well, because I need my PR as soon as
You can go
possible.
anywhere, but if for you, it is very simple. Finish your 1 year work experience, get high IELTS score, and you will reach 480 plus. The only issue is because if you risk with only 12 months, if your employer, if you don't get a job, if you're laid off, then you will not be able to complete your 12 months. So when
Right.
you have 36 months, agar beech mein kuch hua to bhi, you will have time to complete your 12 months work experience.
Okay. Okay, sir. Got
Okay.
it. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank
Yeah. Take care, Betty. Rekha?
Sir. Sir, can I send the document in the chat, sir? Personal chat of yours in the Zoom. I'm not able to send it in the message.
There is no such option here in Zoom, unfortunately.
Me email ID ఏమైనా ఉందా sir?
And email and load a time out. Okay, I'll give you this email ID, info@cipimmigration.com. So by the time this email loads in, it takes time. I have another meeting coming up in 4 minutes.
Okay.
Prithvi and Rajesh.
हाँ सर बोलो
हाँ Rajesh, bolo.
सर मैं जो
Rajesh,
आपका काम है
let me connect with Prithvi and then I'll talk to you, Rajesh.
कोई बात नहीं सर कोई बात नहीं. No, that's fine.
Yeah, Prithvi, yes, please.
Thank you, Gautham sir. So I got a situation here. So I was in Canada. I had my master's in USA, and then I went to Canada, did a postgrad work permit.
Are you with Rajesh or Rajesh? You're not Rajesh, right?
No, I'm not anyone's friend. So,
yeah, because Rajesh is also from US. He did his master's from
हाँ
US.
सर मैं okay. Actually I know one of Prithvi. You are from New Jersey, Prithvi?
Sir, listen to my situation. This little,
Sure,
very.
please.
I have a very less time here. So I applied for PR. I was in Canada, completed my 1 year course, and then I got my 1 year work permit, and I worked in Canada. And then this is in the time of COVID from 2020 to 2021. So parallelly I had my H1. So I have my points like 491. So I applied for PR, and then I came to Canada as my work permit
That's
expired.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have my H1 here, and I have my PR. I mean, I have applied for PR. So I got my invite in December. I submitted my documents in February. Now yesterday I got a mail saying that I have to show proof of funds. I thought I come under CEC class. I don't need to show that. Now they're asking me to show the proof of funds and I have to show it in within 7 days. I don't know what to do.
So you applied under CEC because you have 1 year work experience, right?
Yes.
When you received your invitation, did you see your invitation? What did it say?
Yes, under in the invitation it said we are considering you under CEC class, and they
That's
have
fine. So then write an explanation letter. Call IRCC, explain them that you have previously lived in Canada, you studied and completed your 1 year work experience, and as such, you are under you have applied under the CEC, and proof of funds is not required.
But I mean, the only question is they have come back. Even I thought the same, but they have come back to me mailing, saying this thing, especially right, within 7 days you have to
లేదు
submit.
పృథ్వీ, నీకు ఐఆర్సిసి వాళ్ళు కూడా ఎర్రర్ చేస్తారు.
యా, అదే అనిపించింది కానీ ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టేక్ రిస్క్ కదా. ఇప్పుడు 7 days లో సబ్మిట్ చేయకపోతే
No, Nico, see, do both options. See, basically one, if you have the financials, you can go ahead and show that.
See, ఫైనాన్షియల్ ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, ఇప్పుడు బయట నుంచి తెప్పించుకుని వేయించుకోవచ్చు. బట్ ఇప్పటికిప్పుడు వేయించుకుంటే
That's not an issue. See, that is not as easy as it says. Okay, so what does it show here? Proof of funds, right? Proof of funds for express entry. Let me just share you the screen here.
Yeah.
Here, what is required? Proof of funds for express entry. There is a 6 months average what you have to show.
Yes.
Okay, so that is, it has to show average balance for the past 6 months.
Yes.
Right? So what you can do is you show what you can in this situation. However, write an explanation letter stating that you have been in Canada, you completed your Canadian work experience, and you received your ITA, which clearly said that you have applied for CEC.
Yes.
And application, you received ITA under the CEC, and explain them. That's the only thing what you can do at this time.
Yeah, if anything goes wrong, will they come back to me again, or it's a site rejection?
It should not, because you meet the requirements. Properly explain it. Unless you are missing something, right? When did you finish your 1-year Canadian work experience?
2022.
2022, that is still fine.
Yeah, so I entered in 2020, 2022, 2020 December I have finished the course, and then from 2021 to 2020 December I have worked, and then I have left Canada in 2022 as my work permit expired.
No, I think you meet the requirements, so go ahead and send an email, arrange for the funds, and also write a letter. Do it both the sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
See, what does CEC say? If you look at the CEC, you meet the requirements if you completed 1 year. At least 1 year skilled work experience in Canada in the last 3 years before you apply.
Yes. So I have we are writing to you about your Express Entry profile submission based on the information you provided in your Express Entry profile. We are pleased to invite you to apply for permanent residency under the CEC class.
Exactly. So it is an error from IRCC. Go ahead. Just to be on the safe side, try to arrange funds as well if you're worried.
Yeah, and if I have arranged the funds, I have to write the gift in deed as well, right? Gift deed,
yes, you can provide all the documents, but clearly you have received your invitation under CEC, and you can say that it is not required.
Okay, thank you, sir. That's what I
okay do. Okay, then yeah, take care. Maybe they are considering, because you're living not in Canada, you don't have a job.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe you are in the US, they're considering that, but under the CEC it is not required. Give it a try and keep me posted, Prithvi.
Sure.
Okay. Yes.
राजेश।
हाँ राजेश, बोलो राजेश।
सर सॉरी, तो बोधरी कैसे हो आप? पहले तो सब ठीक है?
मैं ठीक हूँ राजेश. You can always connect in the afternoon. There are so many people in the morning, राजेश. आप दिन में भी 6 बजे तक you can connect.
तो या बट सर यह सही है, लेकिन अभी मैंने चलो आज चलो कनेक्ट हो जाता हूँ। वो मेरे भैया के लिए मैंने आपको बात की थी, राइट? विजिटर वीजा के लिए, राइट? सो अभी एक सिचुएशन है, आप जस्ट मुझे एक बार बता दो कि इसमें क्या करने लायक है, राइट? जस्ट व्हाट शुड वी नीड टू डू? सी एक्चुअली आई फाउंड वन एम्प्लॉयर, वो अपना एक है